Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Welcome, one and all. We have the 6-minute daily in just about 2 minutes. And again, I'm doing a sound check. Hopefully, you can hear me 5 by 5. Hail Eric K. 6 low-spec Linux laptop. Theme park casual. That 70s rock fan. Snortopupus Cuber RC from the NYC, who sent us some coffee and a $4 super sticker, and thank you for that. We also have Mr. Dragon and Judicon. So, looks like we're set to go. About a minute away now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and wherever you are watching from. Thank you for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. That's right, we have quite a few stories to talk about, a few things of interest and of note. But there's one main story that's going to be, pretty much the biggie for the entire day. In fact, Midnight's Edge in the morning will be covering it amongst many other places. I think both That Umbrella Guy and Yellow Flash are covering it. So let's start with it, shall we? We shall. The first big story of the day, and the one that we're all talking about, is Warner Media and Discovery creating a merger. AT&T is spinning off into a merger with Discovery in a $43 billion deal, essentially shedding the Warner Media entity and all of its assets in a way that, clears some debt for at least this company. The value of this makes it the second biggest entity in the studio world right now, making it only second to Disney when it comes to this thing. Right now, it's going to be run by CEO David Zaslav of Discovery. The parts of Warner Media, they will have to make a decision on later who will be running those aspects and what will happen to Jason Kilar. AT&T shareholders will own stock in the new company, 71% of it. Discovery shareholders will own 29% of the new company. The boards of directors have both approved this merger, and it's moving forward rapidly and will close in mid-2020. This should be an interesting thing because it basically makes it so they're rivaling Netflix and Disney, and it basically puts all of the content that you could imagine under one roof. U.S. sports rights are included in this: NBA, MLB, March Madness, Discovery International, all of the stuff, including Eurosport. Looks like they'll have combined revenues of approximately $52 billion, with $15 billion of that being a direct-to-consumer, which is all the rage these days, and that's all that Disney talks about. But right now, with this deal happening, with regulatory approval, which I don't expect will be in any way impede this. This was going to be pretty impressive. But Stankey and Zaslav got together to talk about it. The company will maintain $8 billion in free cash flow, and this will be interesting. When Discovery took over the previous entity that it bought not too long ago, which is the Scripps networks, they went ahead and kind of split it down the middle for people they kept and people they got rid of. There are layoffs coming. I would imagine a heck of a lot on the Warner side, and especially if they want to shake out some of the dead tree limbs. But the board will be appointed by both companies, or both former companies. AT&T will get 7 board members. Discovery will get 6, and that's kind of what is going forward. There's a lot of reasons that this could have happened or should have happened or did happen and so on and so forth. AT&T wants to work more on their broadband provision, or providing broadband and a 5G network capability, as quickly as possible. Shedding some of these things makes that a little easier, and it also sheds some debt, which again, they could certainly use. We'll move on from this story because it's going to be covered to pieces, so we'll move from there. We've only got about 2.5 minutes left. CBS is planning addressable commercials for broadcast television, trying to compete with streamers. This has already been being done, but this will be done in a more even a more direct regional fashion, trying to get commercials to people that might actually be interested in the products, which is going to be interesting because with CBS, that audience skews over 50, a lot over 50, like into the 60s. So we'll have to see where this comes out at in the wash. Maybe you're going to see a lot more drug advertising and stuff. Who knows? Bad press is continuing for Bill Gates amid reports he was pushed off of the Microsoft board for inappropriate relationship, on top of the stuff going on with the guy that didn't kill himself and everything else. So this has been going back a couple of years, or many years, and it's not looking real great for Bill. He's becoming the look of more and more of a supervillain every day, which that wouldn't surprise a lot of people. And moving from that, we have the promise of how Russian screen sectors are recovering in the face of the pandemic. They're doing very well. I imagine that this will be another growth global sector for Hollywood, a cheap place to produce content, and I'm not sure how much diversity you'll get out of Russia, but hey, you won't have to pay much for it. And beyond that, we have all of the series over at CBS that were ordered straight to production, but on top of that are the things that got canceled. First and foremost, All Rise, which didn't offer very much, was canceled by CBS after 2 seasons. I guess it was just didn't find an audience, right? It was a show built around a different idea, which wasn't oriented around, storytelling. And another story that is ending is The Unicorn. It was also canceled by CBS after 2 seasons. This goes along with the fact that they're moving Clarice and SEAL Team to Paramount Plus because they have been doing very poorly. Again, Clarice being the bellwether in indicating whether or not anything having to do with Kurtzman can be successful. I would say not if they're moving it off of the network show. Anyway, thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate your time. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
Real quickly, special thanks to Eric Winberg and also for the other super sticker that came in, which I didn't get a chance to call out. Thank you all for joining me again today. Do be sure to check out Midnight's Edge in the morning. I may be joining them. We'll have to see. Again, thank you for the box of popcorn, Darius Munchausen and Eric Winberg. Here comes the credits.